Nathan speak, we pledge no allegiance to any political party.
We have to get up to the public, how to the government.
We remain committed in speaking out the facts in advocating for the rights of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation.
Too much. I mean, people in this country are
Join
taking
our panelists
their country.
on Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom
87.
Only drug matter.
Freedom FM 87.9. Well, folks, welcome to the program The Nighttime Steam. Here on this radio with me, Gerard Mondays. Today is the 6th day of the 7th day of the 6th month. 2026. Today's a 60. 60. All right, welcome, Mr. Solomon Hashim Tunis.
You're not as usual. You're a little bit low.
Okay. I'm like a little bit low. Okay.
It's okay, alias. I can hear you anyway.
Okay.
Good evening.
How is it right now?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Good evening to you. Good evening to Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. Your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis. Coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. We've been very busy since last week. This is our own the independent here in America, 4th of July, and it's not just an independent. It marks 250 years of America, the country itself. So it was a big celebration. It was the first time, again, we experienced the ball drop on Times Square. Usually the ball drop on New Year Eve. But being that it's the 250th birthday, we imitate the ball dropping from the New Year Eve to the Independence Eve, which was 4th of July. It was a very beautiful thing. We've been on it the entire from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And again, it's not only a holiday, it was one of the most hottest week in the history of America since almost 60 years ago. The weather in the tri-state area was in the 3 digits. It never during our time never happened. You know, since 62 years ago, it was hot like that, very, very hot. But at least we got a breathing space from last night. We had a heavy rain in the tri-state. Rain, thunderstorm, trees were falling, places were flooding. Yes, very, very heavy. If you were driving, you couldn't even see 1 inch ahead of you. That's the kind of rain. And it's still like that up tonight. I mean, it's not raining like last night, but we stay in that raining season here right now. It's very heavy. It's not heavy, but it's raining all day. Wow. All right. So, I mean, we're out of the holiday now. Monday, everything came back to normal, even though it's been raining, but people who went back to work, schools are closed. So things are a little bit back to normal, but it was a tough, busy holiday, one of the busiest holidays so far. So how's everything? How's from your end? How was your weekend?
Well, my weekend was a real rough one because I was sick last week.
Yeah, very low. I don't know, something wrong somewhere. Your system is very, very low. It's not as usual.
Okay, let me see if I can do this adjustment. Okay, am I coming in okay now?
A little bit. It's not as usual, but it's better than before.
Okay. So my weekend was a very rough week, because I I was not well. I was sick. But now I'm back on my feet. All I can say is thank God for giving me the strength and opportunity to be here tonight on the program tonight. But last week, yeah, I was not very too well.
Hmm. So what's the latest on this? What's the updates on the drugs
Uh,
act?
yeah, so finally, the Liberia National Police, Liberia National Police has forwarded Mr. Peter King, the lead suspect in this drug related issue right now, and he's the operation manager of the GLS. That's the Global Logistics Services. The government charged him with multiple drug trafficking offenses following this discovery of suspected cocaine concealed in 6 boxes at the Rabat International Airport. So finally, we have a suspect now that the government has charged with multiple drug-related offenses, Mr. Peter Jamal King. So right now, the drug issue, we have a suspect, and he's a government official. Matter of fact, uh, he's, he, he's on the board of NUCAR. So Mr. Peter Jamal King has been charged with multiple drug offenses in the drug case here in the Republic of Liberia.
He's the only person, or
Yes, for now, he's the only person. For now, he's the only person. Right here.
I heard that there are a couple of people who've been charged, up to five.
Mm.
Not just him. That's what I heard. And there are a lot of other people. The main,
And he's the main suspect. I think.
yeah, right now he is the main suspect, but I'm learning, I'm hearing that there are many others in the back room. They are
Yes, it
afraid
is.
to call the name, including even the old man own family members.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's what the delay, this investigation delay taking this long, you know.
Mhm.
They are trying to escape certain name because it's too shameful. If they bring those name up, it will not be too good for the government because the rescue team, what they came to rescue our Liberian people from, they even doing it more than the people they came to rescue. I mean, the people who they came to rescue us from. I mean, I got the story over here in front of me because they said I think it's more than one person, right? Like the story says here. Let me see. It says, let me think, according to the police chief, investigation found that GLS, through his management in China, provided substantial assistance to the alleged trafficking scheme. As a result, authorities charged Paul and Ye Paul under Chapter 14, Section 84, 85, 89, and 93 of the amended Control Drugs and Substances Act of 2023, as well as Chapter 10, Section 2 and 3 and 4 of the revised Penal Code of Liberia. The charges include unlicensed exportations of controlled drugs and substances. Well, do you have to have license to sell drugs to sell? illegal drugs, unlicensed transportations and trading in transit of controlled drugs or substances, unlicensed possession of controlled drugs or substances, and illicit trafficking in controlled drugs or substances. The police chief also announced that Michael U.S. Brown, also known as Rahim or Rahim Ba, was linked to the organizations of the shipment, the use of bogus funds company, the coordinations of cargo falsely declared as Maggie Q and La Paz, in attempts to recover the cocaine after it was discovered. Brown has been charged in absentia under Chapter 14, Section 84, 85, 89, and 93 of the amended Controlled Drugs and Substances Act of 2023, as well as Chapter 10, Section 2 and 3 and 4, the revised Penal Code of Liberia. The same charges I just read. After reviewing phone records from the investigations, Front Page Africa reported last week that Brown was linked to the Rahim Ba alliance because of phone Ba allegedly used to call Paul King is registered in Brown name. Front Page Africa has also learned that Brown remained in Monrovia until last week, when he reportedly fled across the border into Sierra Leone. Too many things, my God. Too many things. Another person charged with criminal conspiracies was Oscar J. Brown. You familiar with that name? Are you familiar with that name?
No, I'm not familiar with Oscar Brown. No.
Oscar J. Brown, according to police chief, the investigations established that Oscar Brown scanned and cleared similar cargo ship on May 22nd, 2026, and later made repeated call to Coley about the June 5th shipment that was seized on June 7th at Rabat International Airport. Investigators say the call were part of an effort to secure the cargo release after its content had already been discovered. Oscar Brown has been charged in absentia under Chapter 14, Section 84, 85, 89, 93 of the amended Controlled Drugs and Substances Act of 2023, as well as Chapter 10, Section 2, 3, and 4 of the revised Penal Code of Liberia. The same charges: unlawful exportation, unlicensed exportation, unlicensed transportation, unlicensed possession, illicit trafficking. Brown was in China attending a conference when the drugs bust occurred and did not return with the other participant with whom he had traveled. His whereabouts are unknown. According to IG Como, investigators identify Emmanuel Pa as the person who delivered the shipment and associated cash tied to the cargo transaction. He has also been charged in absentia. Okay. Last week, Front Page Africa obtained and published photographs showing Pa carrying out a transaction at a local UBA branch. Front Page Africa was informed that the transactions involved a payment into a GLS account for the cocaine stashed he allegedly delivered to Paul King home. Anyway, that's part of it. Let me bring in my Cody, my brother. Solomon, good evening and welcome to the show. We can hear you. We are not hearing you.
You gotta unmute your microphone.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you, Gerald. Good evening, Tony, Tunis. Good evening to our wonderful people of Mama Liberia, and not forgetting the one and only We Nation. It's a pleasure for us to be on tonight and to discuss matters of importance to Mama Liberia. Thank you.
How was your weekend? How was your July 4th weekend?
It was good. We stay home a lot, so it was good.
How was the last week heat wave?
Well, it was
Did
very, very
you
difficult.
did
Yes.
you go out of electricity because some
No,
area of Staten Island went out of electricity?
not at all. Not at all.
Well, you did not go. But some area, Staten Island went out of electricity for like 30, 45 to 1 hour. Even all over New York City, even in Queens,
Hmm.
about 1,000 of people went out of electricity. And I want to say LEC, Con Air was giving ice. Some people are complaining that they have food spoil, everything. You saw that on the news, right?
Yeah, even my friend in New Jersey, they went out of electricity for I think about 3 days. So his stuff,
It was a
food,
record-breaking heat anyway.
yeah.
It was a record-breaking heat. It had the last time that happened was 60 years ago. We went New York City or the Tri-State went 3 digits,
Wow.
100 up to 115. Those kind of things happen somewhere in Dallas or Arizona, New Mexico. You know,
Hmm.
that's their normal summer temperature. Always 3 digits.
Hmm.
Taxes. So, what do you know about these investigation? Do you have any clue? Anyone from Monrovia you're in contact with? Say there have been some, I don't know, indictment. I don't know if they have indicted them, but they have been charged.
They or he.
I heard there's a couple of people up to 5, but what I'm saying, what Jared's telling me here, said about one person, Peter King, is a ringleader. Peter King is a ringleader.
Because the rest of the other people not in the country, or if they're in the country, they are not accessible. They are not accessible. Nobody can find where they are.
Mm.
But what was he? What were the charges levied on him?
That's what I was reading here. They said the seizure of core on Sunday. Let me see where they put a charge on the airport. Nearly a month after authorities seized 19 million worth of cocaine at Robert International Airport, 5 people have been. You see, they say 5 people have been formally charged and named as principal suspect in a case that is once again drawing global scrutiny of Liberia's much publicized war on drugs. The seizure occurred on Sunday, June 7, 2026, after authorities intercepted and searched a 6-box consignment presented for export through Robert International Airport. The inspections uncovered 198 plates of cocaine weighing approximately 237.6 kilograms, although the shipment had been declared as ordinary commercial cargo. Subsequently, testing confirmed that it contained a large quantity of illicit narcotic. For days, member of the Joint Special Investigative Team established by President Joseph Boakai quietly maintained that their reluctance to name suspects was intended to avoid jeopardizing the investigation. But Front Page Africa has learned that behind the scene, tension between the Liberian drugs enforcement agencies and members of the committee sparked accusations and counter accusations over leak of sensitive document and information. Some government officials say those leaks may have helped person of interest flee Monrovia for unknown destination. So, like you said, there are a lot of people who flew out of the country immediately. This thing was arrested at the airport. By Saturday, reporter had claimed outside Liberian National Police headquarters for. They said by Saturday, reporter had came outside Liberian National Police headquarters for much of the day, waiting for a press conference expected to announce the first major arrest. But the briefing was repeatedly delayed, leaving many frustrated as the start time kept shifting from 1 hour to the next. Anyway, someone was, first on the list was Paul J. King, operation manager of Global Logistic Service, GLS. According to I.G. Coleman, investigation found that King, acting in that role, and GLS operating through its internal structure allegedly conspired to accept, facilitate, store, and transport the 6 bags consignment of cocaine through the airport cargo chain. Paul operates the company with his brother Malcolm, who has not been charged in connection with the drugs bust. So that's it. They say they have already got 5 people, but only one.
But what are the charges? I know they are being charged, but what are the charges?
Charges
Look
is
into
not,
the-
the charges is not indicated. They are just saying multiple
No,
drug
the,
trafficking offenses.
uh, I think the charges.
I just read it. You didn't hear me?
I
I said the reporter
I heard
had business
I
and
heard
that's
that
not
there were
true.
at least. I think well, five charges, and those 5 charges were listed. One of them
With lifted?
listed.
No, you can listen.
Oh,
One of them.
listed.
One of them was.
These are the charges. Hear the charges
They
right
don't
here.
have the. Okay, read them.
Let me read it to you. The charges include unlicensed exportations of
Good.
controlled drug or drugs or substances. Then the second one is unlicensed transportations and trading in transit of controlled drugs or substances. Another one is not even 5, it's 4 here listed.
Okay.
Unlicensed possessions of controlled drugs or substances and illicit trafficking in controlled drugs or substances. You see,
hmm
that's exactly that. These are the charges here, and all of them were charged with the same thing.
We shall see, because those are not the charges that sort of be labeled on them.
What are
But
what
what charges?
what are charges
Well,
and
I'm not.
what are the charges you expecting?
Well, those are they are being charged because they don't have the proper license to transport drugs.
But do
So
they have to have license to transport
To
drugs?
transport drug?
According to the Liberian government, they're supposed to give you a proper license
to transport cocaine.
Yes, according to the
Where,
charges.
where in this world do they give people license for that?
But this is exactly what I'm telling you. Look, based on the charges that are given on license. So that, I mean that they got to get license to transport drugs, so they didn't have the license.
I mean, right now that's the charges, but just say it's not appropriate. The charges is not appropriate.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay, but those are not charges to say that where in this world do you get lesson to
in Liberia?
No,
you're reading the charges and you want to defend them. That's the
of course. I mean, I myself, I said it before you came. I said, but when I read it, I asked your man here. I said, but do you have to have a license to to transport drugs?
That's what they're saying. So those guys, they arrested him because he doesn't have the license to do all those stuff. But
they needed to, what the charges they needed to say by they needed to take the unlicensed from there. Exportation, they needed to say exportation of controlled drugs and substances. That unlicensed need to move for that. And the second charge should be transportation or transporting and trading in transit of controlled drugs and substances, or I mean depot or substances. I don't know what that means, drugs or substances. I really don't know what the difference between those two things. And the other one, they say possession. They didn't say unlicensed possession. What do you mean unlicensed possession? It's possession of controlled substances. Take the unlicensed. This is the main charge right here. The possession is the main charge. Right here, possession of controlled substances. Take the drugs from there. Substances alone can tell it's a drugs.
So that is to just play with the Liberian people mind. That
exactly. And I don't know. And the newspaper too. Carrying it. You know.
Yeah, but that's why they can reinvent the charges from the government.
No, but the newspaper is supposed to explain to us that they are not. These charges are not something that stands.
They can sue them.
You know, there's two charges right here, two heavyweight charges: the possession and the trafficking.
But they don't have the license to carry. So, yeah, Liberia.
I mean, the illicit trafficking, they import unlicensed there. They just put unlicensed possession. I would unlicensed. The moment he got drug, for instance, when they arrested the boy, the artist that he had a little bit of marijuana in his house, they came arresting. They put there unlicensed.
So that's
what these people trying to make fool out of themselves, because certain people are involved in this thing. They're trying to make it look good on license. What is on license when it comes to drugs or license or license? Is this like Diamond business or gold? No, I mean, that's what they're trying to let us know, that this is a diamond business or gold, because on the diamond gold, they can arrest you for unlicensed trading, unlicensed mining.
Nope. But drugs. If you get drugs like what we use in a clinic or hospital, if you don't get license, you have to get license before you can sell drugs.
But that's not the drugs we're talking about. They're making us know that the kind of drugs they're talking about, but that's not what it is. Mm-hmm. They're not pharmaceutical drugs. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about illegal drugs.
Cocaine. Actually, that's a main name, cocaine. In fact, if you can pay attention, I think a few months back, there was this vehicle full of US dollars, whether they were fake dollars or real dollars, that a Guinean driver with some of those same kind of drugs.
No, it was not that kind of drugs. It was the drugs the one they caught with him. and with $1 million cash. I think I remember the case you're talking about. You were crossing from Sierra Leone to Liberia. Okay, it was the pill. It was the pills that they got from him. It's not cocaine. They have a name for it. I just forgot the name. But it's also
I know that. Before we
Tramadol.
Tramadol. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the one they're talking about.
But this is why, Tony, we don't need to, Liberians, we don't need to be based on political party sentiment. This is something that has caused even the airlines, they're not getting direct flights from Liberia. They have to do all this. And most of the major airlines, they have a serious problem on passengers coming from Liberia. This is because of what been unfolding. And the thing is that there are some statement that these guys they've been shipping some of those things before, but unfortunately the main guy who can carry it and nothing can come from behind, he was not in town. But these guys they needed to transport it. So when they did that, and based on intelligence from our partners, they were able to get them. And this is why they're doing what they're doing. But it's a sad situation for the country. The charges they gave that guy, and mind you, there was one other guy that was in China that's supposed to have come back in the country, right?
I just read it. Some brown guy, he was in China when this happened, and those he went with, they came back, but he stayed because.
So all of the people that were over there, even the according to Front Page
There's
Africa,
another guy here. They say another mystery suspect name in the charges is Usman Ali, whom investigators identify as the UK base concernees. Ali has been charged in absentia. So Ali name was stamped on one of the boxes allegedly containing the cocaine seized at Rabat International Airport. RIA investigator listed his address as 29 Basley Green, East Basley Green, Birmingham, England, and his phone number as blah, 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 blah. So there are a couple of people here who are out of the country. I see my president name here. Let me see. On June 27, 2023, former President George Weah signed into law legislations passed by the national legislature making drugs offenses non-bailable. The law makes the cultivation, manufacture, importation, exportation, trafficking, and sale of controlled drug and substances non-bailable offensive. So that's it right there. Actually, they were trying to link him to it.
But anyway, they always said that. But the law is there. When the other guy, one of the same guy, when he was caught with drugs and things like that, and he was in jail, they let him go, which it shouldn't be that way. And are the same people who say they were fighting drugs. And then if the drug offenses you cannot build them out, and you releasing those people, it's very concerning. This guy, they talked to him, and when he came back to the country, he's the only person, but the rest of the other people, they're no longer in the country. So how are they going to do that investigation? They only arrested him because it was his company, and his company does not have licenses for all of those stuff that his company was operating. So this is why they arrested him. But it is not for any other thing that he is actually linked with the cocaine and all those stuff. But his company that was allegedly linked with the drug, the shipment of the drug and things like that. That's why he's the only person. And you know, he was the guy that they They talked to. He came back in the country, and then they didn't arrest the other person that was there, just him. And of course, arresting him, they schedule where in the world that okay, this person will arrest the person on the weekend. That's a planned something that they have over there. And then arresting the person on the weekend, we know that our court system, it doesn't work on the weekend. The only time somebody, because the police, they can arrest anybody at any time, but not when it is a planned case that been going on.
What company this poor guy
G,
operating on?
I think GLS or GSL something
It's
like that.
not. It's not an entity under the government.
No, that is a personal business. But
Uh,
the guy, I think
if
he's
it's a personal business, why the president will suspend him?
because he's working with the government. I think he's on one of those committees, one of those boards. I think NOCA board or some other
Yes,
board.
he's on the NOCA board.
So that was the only reason the president did whatever he did. But we all know if they really mean business, the
But
charges
do
are
they do they how you call it? Do they issue license for illegal drugs?
yes.
Do they?
Yeah,
The government or
the Baka administration. If Tony, this is the rationale. If the government does not issue license, then they will not charge them for not having license to operate this business.
but to you yourself, does government do that? That's what I'm asking. Forget about if they don't. Do you ever heard any government in this
Yes,
world?
I mean the Baka's administration. That's why they
Don't
ask
say yes because you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm
We
not.
want you're being sarcastic about the thing.
No.
Buake government do not give license.
But
You
then
know
why
that.
would they charge somebody that doesn't have license for that?
Okay, let's talk about that.
But this is what I'm saying.
Okay, let's talk about that.
The government can issue
There's
license for
nowhere.
cocaine.
First of all, whether you are company, you have company, the moment they find drugs like that in your possession, they need to be arrested. Okay, as long as it's in your possession or in your premises, you need to be arrested to come out and give account to why it is in your possession or why it is in your premises. Any of it, they need to, and they have to give a search warrant immediately to go and search your premises. Immediately. There's no license. This is not a diamond business or gold that you have to go and the government issue license for. I mean, the writer here, the charges here, I don't know if the GIG know what he's saying.
They don't want this guy to be guilty. So that's why they created that. But whatever they created, it put them in more trouble. So it means
I'm telling you, they just putting themselves in a hole.
Confucian is in the camp. You know what happened?
I mean, it's not fair, man.
So that's
unlicensed possession. Can you believe that unlicensed possession? Where that come from? When it
I'm going to apply for license for drugs. They will give it to me.
If that's the thing, I think myself, you see, Liberia, a lot of ship in the world register under Liberia. You know that, right?
But John, but in Liberia, drug offenses is non-billable. How will you do it?
Well, we saw. Yeah, we saw the other guy that was in Magibi in jail for drugs. Where is he? He was bailed out.
Sure.
So and
the 1 million kid that the $1 million Mandingo or Fuller boy they arrested, whatever become of him? That was a lot of money that was seized from that kid and the drugs. But nobody heard the ending. We just heard that he was arrested with that large sum of money and some drugs. But nobody knew the outcome of the case. So I believe what you're saying, they probably will give license
to operate. Is it controlled substances or because I don't know. I'm confused here when the government says
When too
unlicensed.
many, that's when it become controlled substances. It can be controlled substance and controlled substances. Just like drugs, it can be drug and drugs.
So for me, the issue of these drugs, I think the government want to play smart because there are individuals who are in this drugs trade that they don't want their names to come up, right? Can you imagine during the time the joint security was invited to the uh, Senate for hearing? The police RG insulted Senator Koga, saying that the senator talked loosely, which of course that doesn't went down well with the senator and
Senator who?
Senator Koga, Senator Koga of Nima County. I can remember
Don't even go there. That thing that happened between Koga and the IG is a big secret in it.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, the IG will not just stand and say the man is talking loosely. That thing linked to the Capitol building fire. And Koga was implicated in that fire, but and nothing came out of it.
yes,
They
of
swept
course.
it to
They
okay
swept everything to the former
to
speaker.
the opposition party.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
Koga was involved in that fire issue or the fire incident, and the IG was on top of it, and he raised his name out of it. So it's the same thing. If this thing happening, he should not be too harsh talking. He not be too fast. That what the whole thing behind is. Well, you in the layman would not understand because they quick on forgetting that similar thing happened during the Capitol building. And Cougar was involved and the IG were involved. And the IG covered him up. Never one day we went to him. We they stepped on it when it came to his name. So that's the same thing. The payback he was expecting. Cougar should not be talking too fast. Yeah, well, look, the thing that happened in Liberia, many people don't know. They only look at it from the surface.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down, there are a lot of things going on. A lot of things. There are, there are major players in this drugs boss, but they trying to cover up the name. You think if the drug boss were really the opposition party, you think long time since the 7th of last month till now, we are almost the 7th of this month, 1 month. You think it would take the long, they already finished exposing them, charging them,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
disgracing them.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
But being that they know there are many people, and Kuka need to shut his mouth. That's what they're telling him. All they ask you to apologize. And when he apologized, the full time process and the man finna apologize now. What else more do? Okay. When the big fish there involved in this thing, it's hard for you to see any here, any tea. So that's what it is. What happened? The man drop off.
Think he's gone, or probably he's doing something else.
Yeah, probably you got a visitor or something. He will come back. So these are some of the things that can be happening behind the scene. We most of us don't know what's going on. When the big boys are playing with each other, when somebody do you a favor, you too, you need to pay back. That's what happening between the IG and the senator. They know what going. You think that money, that small money there, million, 1 million say they bring outside. You know how many people will be fighting for it? Just 1 million, 1 million. You think that's small money? Then they're telling you almost 20 million they're talking about. And they know how many of it have passed. This is just the only one they caught.
Mm-hmm.
You think this is the beginning of the whole thing? This is not the beginning, and it's still not going to be the end. Even though the case is going on, many others have passed. Trust me, many have passed. You know, this is just an experience to them, how to go about it differently. You gotta be smart to deal with these big boys. Some people they take down. You will see some people will be missing the whole thing. They finish killing them because they're trying to take their 1 cent from their mouth. So it's not an easy thing. There are big, high level of people in our country involved in the case, but they don't want to bring it out because it will be too shameful to the government. Too shameful. Because these are the same people who were accusing the past government on this similar thing. But one day you didn't see the past government in drugs issue. All right, they were accusing that it was just an accusation just to sabotage their government. But they know they didn't do it. But these are the same people who've been doing the same thing. You think that today these people started it since because they were in power? They've been doing it even before the government came to power. They've been doing this thing. Watch all these people doing. Sometimes you see them driving the best of car. They in the best of home, dressing the best of fashion. You know, you meet them, you are so inferior to them. It's nothing big they're doing, but there's drug issue. In Liberia, we are now up to the point that we can just quick on just see drugs coming in and out. It's just coincident this one was caught. But you know how many been going through?
It's I believe it was through some business fashion that
Right, somebody drop a dime.
Mm-hmm.
All right, somebody drop a dime on them. That's how we call it here. Somebody blew a whistle on them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened. Okay, somebody blew a whistle on them, and then a whistleblower, they want to expose him. You put that man's life at stake. Because the people in that drug business, they can kill you. Come on, they can unalive you. Come on. Ferris is queen. The thing where you didn't even know if he existed before.
Tony is the bad news. They always go one on us.
Oh, they getting started already?
Oh,
Yeah, but sorry,
Yeah, but I don't think America can play that team, man.
we beat them. It will be
If
2-1.
America win the kind of game,
We beat them 2-1.
about the grace of God.
the Portuguese boys are out. Ronaldo packed his bag, and another Ronaldo is packing his bag, going back to Portugal.
They score in the 9th minute. I don't even want to watch it because I know America will not make it with Belgium. Belgium is a seasoned soccer team.
Yeah, only this guy. What is that guy? Or whatever his name is.
You're talking about Lukaku.
Lukaku, yeah, that's the only.
But he's not even he's not playing. He always come in second half.
Okay, we're gonna equalize our goal. and win.
Yeah, I mean, I hope if America win, even if America win the game, they're going to quarterfinal.
They're gonna
That
meet Spain.
quarterfinal will be tough on them. You know who they're going to play?
Spain.
Spain. You think America will beat Spain?
Yes, we can beat Spain.
In basketball, Spain can beat America. Everybody have their stronghold in the world. Every sport have their stronghold. When America go international, they take their best player. If any country beat America, it will be a miracle. Okay? So is America beat Spain?
Even basketball and baseball.
I mean, baseball, they can be America in baseball because most of the South American, they play baseball. And when they go international,
and the Japanese too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go international. American, most of the time, they don't bring that go from baseball. Even here, even the American, most of the guys in the league here, they are Spanish.
Hmm.
You know, they come from somewhere else. But basketball is America, basketball and football. That's why football not yet at the Olympic.
Yeah, man.
They're trying to bring it there. American football now.
But
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
the game is just 22 minutes, I believe, and we're going to have a
Oh
comeback.
no, of course we're gonna do that.
Yeah, sure.
That game will end up in Fafa penalty. That's my take.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It will end up in Fafa penalty. If America win, America still not going nowhere. They might as well. They finna take. There are three hosts of hosting this America Day World Cup. Two
Two
gone
for them.
already.
Yes.
Before it,
Yeah, Canada gone, Mexico
I
gone,
want for my man team to score for America. I don't
and
know whether he.
Mexico
I
went
don't know whether he's
Paraguay.
on. Huh?
team is on the bench.
Yeah.
The team is on the
I
bench.
don't think thing on right now.
No. Probably they might bring him last minute at a time, but when they put it in with save, he would score. Yes. Yes, he
Okay.
like to give the ball to he like to pass the ball, which is good.
You
But
know,
when the opportunity there for him to shoot it, he will. Anyway, let's go back. Sorry for the bad news.
I see why he left.
Uh, so
yeah,
Tony, that is a whole thing there. The government, they said they have all the expertise, and then when it comes to think that all of us should have one mind to fight against, then they want to label the other people and continue to label. Once we politicize these kind of things, we're not getting anywhere. Even right now, if the way they started saying on license transporting of drugs, and we know that Liberia does not give license to anybody to transport drugs. So if the Liberian people, if they say they want to speak up, especially the opposition, but now most of the time when we say the opposition, the major opposition we have is CDC. But if we make the case that this is not a CDC thing, it is a national concern, and if the government is not following the laws that were put in place, um, that anybody caught with drugs and all of those stuff, it is not billable. In fact, I think they can confiscate the structure or the building that the drug is being stored. I think there's a law or something in that bill that was passed in the law under the WIAS administration. So what they always do, they go to the victims of the situation. And what do? They just butt naked them, beat them all, kill them, destroy their properties. But for these people to bring this kind of thing in a country, and they are suspect that they are suspecting a specific country in the region, but for right now, they don't want to call the name of that region, or somebody for one of those regions was named. But according to the investigation that is going on, even though uh, Liberia doing whatever they have to do, and then they say they didn't give license to this guy, and that's why they arresting, they charging him for. So he was operating the drug, transporting the drug, shipping the drug illegally because he didn't get a license to do that, because they didn't give him a license. But the big hand behind it, the countries that are behind the drug situation, they are in the region there. In fact, mostly the closer one are the Marrow Union countries. Um, and probably it may go to ECOWAS, but now it's the suspect are the River Union countries. There where some of these big hands are behind some of these stuff. They've been doing business, so for us to treat it as a serious problem, especially our mothers and sisters and fathers and uncles, everybody in the country, you crying because of your children, they are victim of this drug. uh but the people who bring in the drug, we're not challenging them. I said this is the time that we all need to come together to rally around the opposition that will be speaking about this drugs. That this is not just an opposition or challenge, but it's a challenge of Liberia. That all of us we should come together to fight it. We can do that. The only thing that I will not really support is to stage the protest on one of our uh, sacred holiday, especially on our Independence Day or our Christmas, things like that. I will not support us using those sacred days uh, as a time to protest, even though the Constitution says we can protest at any time. But if you really, really want to get the people, do it so that the government they will not uh, uh, convince the people that you get international people coming to visit also don't protest on July 26th, don't do this. It makes sense. But any ordinary day, all of us, we can hold the government feet to the fire. The we are administration, they put a decent law in place for those that will be responsible for the drugs. And all of us, we need to speak with one voice. We need to ask question like what we're doing now. And of course, Tony, you're right. I have to say it that way because where in the world would you say on licensing trafficking of drugs? so, why you expect me to say? Don't be carried away by the game, oh.
I'm not watching the game.
Oh, okay.
I already know the game result anyway. If like America wins, then I mean it's a big blessing for them.
We want that blessing back.
Yeah, but it's not all the time. Other people too need they want their
They've
blessing.
been getting that particular blessing all of the time.
All the intervention the president made for their boy, they gave the red card to come back. It's still not going to help them. They did well to reach to this, how you call it, I think 16, round of
Mhm.
16. It did very well. But let me give you the weather report, then we move on to the colors. Go. I don't know when we started the broadcast, but
Le temps est pas grave,
11:30.
il y a une série la printemps.
Okay, which is 7:30 here. But let me give you the weather report. We're already in Tuesday in Liberia. Your weather tomorrow is going to be a very beautiful weather for you people. Not really beautiful, but it will not be no sun's coming up tomorrow. It will be cloudy with little bit of rain. The temperature will be 78. Feels like 84. The whole day you will not see sun until probably way in the evening. Probably way in the evening sun will come out. But you will have light rain, cloudy and light rain. Wednesday you get a lot of sun in the weather, in the forecast. A lot of sun. You will start with rain, light rain, partly cloudy.
Yeah, Tony, we redeemed. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Sorry,
Man,
sorry,
don't
sorry,
be
sorry,
overjoyed now.
sorry.
We'll let you
Yeah,
go
fine.
and watch your game.
Sorry.
Okay. Tomorrow you will see no sun shining, but the weather will not be too bad. I think it will be a little bit light rain, cloudy looking. The temperature is 78, feels like 84. Okay, but the sun will come way in the evening when night is almost about to fall. The sun will want to come, but you won't even need that sun anyway. Wednesday you get a lot of sun. The day will break being partly cloudy and partly sunny, but it's going to be a lot of sunshine tomorrow. Don't worry about. Wednesday. Wednesday is a beautiful day. Thursday is a beautiful day. Wednesday and Thursday is a beautiful day. Friday, the one you're gonna be a little bit worried because Friday is gonna be a lot of rain, but we ain't reached there yet. Probably before Friday it will change. But tomorrow, Tuesday, you're not going to feel no sun. Sun will not be there. There will be light rain tomorrow. light rain and cloudiness. That's what you're going to experience tomorrow. I ain't see no sun until way in the evening. In the evening, that sun not coming, you will not even mind it because it will come and pass that you don't know because you'll be in the night anyway while the night is about to. Then your small sun will come up probably or even not even come. But you got a beautiful day. Not beautiful, but you know, it's a nice day. I don't want to put it beautiful. The beautiful day really is Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, that I can say beautiful. But Tuesday it might be a little bit nice, but you get a little bit of rain, cloud, and something little bit of sun probably mix up like that. But the beautiful days are Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday is not good at all. It's the opposite of beautiful. But probably before we get to Friday, things can change because we got 2 days, 2 days before Friday. Okay, so but Friday ain't looking good here. So if you are listening and you want to go by our weather report, this is it. This is it tomorrow. Tomorrow on, it's not a good day. I mean, it's a little bit nice day with a little bit of rain and all the different. All three will come up cloudy, a little bit of rain, and a little bit of sunshine. But mostly it's going to be cloudy. That's about it. Let me send control. Which score again?
That two
The
on
game is
how Belgium get two.
Well, you see, you make all don't start announcing it in a
Sorry.
Belgium. The people scored. Belgium got there and score immediately.
yes,
I
of
tell
course.
you, that particular go my say I could have caught that ball.
But what happened now?
The goalkeeper just look at it. Yeah. I think we gotta get the goalkeeper from Cape Verde, eh?
And now the same guy scored the same goal again. Oh. The same man who scored, he the one that scored again
Hmm.
to make it 2-1. I can't
Okay,
believe it.
okay.
Okay, let's
So
see what we can do.
so that's the situation in a country regarding the drug stuff. First of all, Tony, let me ask you, Gerald. Uh, how many? I mean, do they open courts on weekends?
Uh, Friday.
Yeah, Friday is not weekend. But all we know when you are arrested on a
No, no, no,
Friday
no, no.
for
Most
for
no
for any,
courts, no courts are open weekend.
for any crimes, if you are arrested on a Friday and they will take you to jail, you'll be in a cell until
Till Monday.
Monday, so
Yeah.
that it can go through that. But it's not a case that they know very well. Then you say, okay,
Mhm.
because
Saturday.
the Senate said, we got to arrest somebody. I mean, and you say, okay, I'll arrest somebody on the weekend, and then you wait until way
Okay.
late, and then you get press conference way late. So, I mean, it telling us that the maturity that they talk about is the opposite, or maybe they are mature in age, but as you age, according to the vice president, your thinking faculty, everything, they deteriorate. You're not in your right mind. And I'm quoting what the vice president said during when he at one time spoke against uh, why he was not uh, endorsing Bwaka at the time. And he even cited his father, that his father, who used to buy pampers for him, he started buying pampers for his father. The father not thinking the way he used to think before. So for him to be in a man who does not have any good thinking, his mind has been deteriorated. For him to be the vice president, or because he thought as soon as the election is over, uh, the man are going to be dead, then he was going to be president. So those are some of the reasons why he made that kind of decision. But we all know the situation in the country, uh, and in order that he been accused, not he himself directly, but one of his sons, uh, always in the country. The people been talking about his involvement in drugs and all those stuff. So if he's somebody that really wanted to fight the drug or to even clear his name, he should have He should have done pretty much the same thing he did when the uh, the Capitol building got a fire. With all investigation, with all those stuff, he turned out that the hooligans and the whole attention was on you. I
And
mean, CDC.
he put that script at us on the time
Hmm.
without any further investigation.
Without investigation,
Mhm.
and they brought some people. Whatever they gave, it was incorrect. Even though it is arson, arson means fire. Somebody set the fire, but they did not say it was Fonati Kofa that set the fire or this, but they ran with that, and they're still running with it. Up to now, we don't. There's no head, no tail. They are very, very confused. Everybody want to defend the government for our country smuggling cocaine under this administration. I see lawmakers trying to defend it, other cabinet ministers try to defend it, and you cannot really defend it. And this is what we need to talk about. I know that he's somebody who are expertise in agriculture, and we know that to get those cocaine, you got to plant a tree. And somebody was saying that all of those drugs they are making them somewhere in the country, and I said that before. Those people bring, especially the synthetic drugs, they bring all those chemicals. We don't check the Chinese people. We don't check the Ghanaians or the Sierra Leoneans or the Nigerians or the Lebanese. Or we don't know what they're doing in the country. So all they do, they say, "Oh, we're doing our leg a cola nut farming in we nation." But the chemical they're using, you don't know whether that is just a cola nut or they're doing something because they know that drug is a lucrative business and they're doing all those stuff. And we know that China is very, very good with those kind of chemicals. And for the US dollar we have in the country, Liberia is a target because we have the same US dollars. So they don't have to convert that to liberty because they can easily get it there. And even if you want to convert that to liberty, if the government is holding it for 170, they say, okay, we hold it for 200. People will carry a US dollar because they want more money and things like that. So our country is very, very vulnerable, Tunis. We need to take this drug business serious. It's not Unity Party that my party. So when CDC were there and they did it too for to be doing no kind of thing, it is not good for the country. That's all I wanted to say regarding that.
Okay, thank you so very much. So we can go to the lines now, right?
Let's see if we can find out. We got people here to recognize. We got Lisa S. Bidell. Congratulations, Bill Kamana, Shaka, Nima County. We got David Giflo. Thank you for the platform. I'm pretty seated and listening as proud son of Lofa County. Precisely, say Mr. Developmental Weir is coming back. We got Hezekiah, we got William Down, we got Hezekiah Dodo from District 17. Thank you so much for you guys. Take some calls.
Okay, let's get the lines activated right now. That's 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Call us here tonight on the Nighttime Spain and be a part of the program right here. That's 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104 to participate on the program the Nighttime Spain. The Liberian government okay, let's see, we have a caller right here. Let's hear you. Your name and where you call us from. Let's hear you, Ian.
I'm not hearing that person.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. 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 Thank you so very much. Call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104, to participate on the program The Night on Spain here on the station Freedom FM 87.9. The long awaited drug saga. One person have already been arrested. What you make of this? Call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104, to be a part of this program The Night on Spain. Let's see if I can take it from this side. Let's hear you. Your name and where you call us from. Go ahead. Mm.
We're not hearing them. We don't hear the people who calling.
Yes, of Thank you so very much. Call us on
Are they hearing
0776.
the callers? Can you hear
Yes, of,
them?
yes, of course.
We're not hearing you. You're muted.
Is mm, the microphone is muted.
Yeah, I think the color on my side they kind of low, but that's good. Don't maybe that might let me adjust my stuff.
It's not
Okay.
you. They are low to me. I'm not
Yeah,
hearing
yeah. Of
anything.
course, I will try. I will try. I will try my best to actually increase the volume from my side. Yeah. Call us on 0776 104 104. or better still 086 500 104 to be part of this program the night on Spain here on this station. Freedom FM 87.9 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104 to be part of this program the night on Spain here on this station. Freedom FM 87.9. The line is activated right now. Let's see. You can also call us on WhatsApp 077 that's 0 86 500 104 to be a part of this program in Night on Spain. Yeah, on this station. Today is the 7th day of the 7th month 2026 here in Liberia. 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Let's hear you. Alright, you got to move away from the monitor. Go ahead. Okay, let's hear you.
Actually, this government, I think Liberian people have realized, the kind of government that we are going to power Ahmad government. We don't have president because actually had and the ability was the biggest country. And to see in this amount of draws coming in the country where government officials, are still delay in the fund of public concern, a major national concern. We are getting things in the big hands for the government, and after that, government cannot, do anything much about, this kind of, of national, trust crisis. It is so much surprising. We gave other things, but we are waiting for 2009 and to kick this government out and make sure that we new government into power. That's what we can say for now. So they make what they can do, what they can do. So that 2009 there will be a different, there will be a different position. It's going to be so thank you.
Okay, thank you so very much. You getting your callers right?
Yeah.
Okay. 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104 to be part of this state. That's the okay. Let's hear you. Your name and where you call us from. Let's hear you, man. Mm. Wow. Okay. Okay, thank you so very much for participating here. We say thank you too, and thank God for restoring the health of your daughter. 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Good evening. Let's hear you.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Your name and where you call us from?
Yeah, political, my story, go back. Come for this singer.
Let's hear you.
It's better to be a humanitarian before getting into power. But to get to power before getting a humanitarian position. That was suffering the government. You see, John Weah is a humanitarian. He is since he was not very complaining. So those that go against John Weah, they don't know what they are doing. That's what I have to say.
Okay, thank you so very much. 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. Let's hear you. You have to move away from the monitor. I don't know, but I think I don't know if that your background or
No, that's not me.
okay. Okay. Thank you so much for accurate. Call us on 0776 104 104 or better still 086 500 104. If there's no calls right now, then we go back to you guys. For okay, let's see if I can squeeze this one in. Good evening. Let's hear you. Good morning. I mean,
God bless you. My name is George from Kingfield number 1 to be precise. Also, Royal County District number 1.
okay, go ahead.
Oh, you see, that monolithic.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm coming to pass.
Okay.
Inshallah, so you think that you will criticize and he will win and he will win.
Okay.
And the person was and
Okay. Thank
now I have to that one punishing the government very serious.
thank you so very much.
Really nice.
Thank you so very much.
Really nice.
Okay, thank you so very much. Let's hear you. Hello, you live.
Yeah. Good evening. This is Joseph Curley calling from New York. I know my man Solo was so excited when the guys score and USA came with the hey, USA is doing well now. Actually, the whole thing again. Solo, one thing you're the United Party people, you don't know about soccer, man. When you want to talk about soccer, come to the George Weah, the CDC people. We know we can get you the. You know, I'm going to second goal to guys. It's not a goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, the goalkeeper was too weak.
You know, to be fair, like just win the ball and get it out of the goal. It's what it means. Hey, USA will come to control. They are here playing holding the ball. These people are not serious. These people are never serious from the beginning. They don't want their own man to lead the grown people. Who are now nothing for himself. Who are going to say it because it's like, well, government movement does not exist. Well, our government is sitting now on just doing something different. Well, our government went behind the camera and give them time to kill one another. That's what government is for them to be people who are champion. So, I'm not serious, man. Because you and Kelly here, we know who you are. Come with in your pocket. Let everyone in the car is. You know you don't bring home. You will kill. Whatever in that car, everybody going to kill. The professional people who will come and take picture of athletes the same, and the barricade the same, and do everything and send out a report to the court. Not the police charging. They send the police people to charge. They have to do it and send a report to the DA. From the DA now, you're right. And you have to release something or anything you say will be against you. You don't have no one will come you want. You need it. So these people getting money, we went to 1 month. We can do part with drugs. We got arrested one person. Are we serious? Is that a serious nation? I want you are here. The first thing is like, one knows that the drugs in the house. And even in Miami, there is a reason why the people in are involved. So they're not collaborating with one another to lie. So you jail there and think you go different places and then you start your investigation. you got people all around the place going to one another, do whatever they want to do because they are the poor people. That's all I want is they want to government. We are being really good something for the country. That is the serious thing that is not about. Police men want to take over the DEA from God's effort. You and I, we know, we got the UN marshal. When we are case for the UN marshal to control, that you have to control. Police men, you can help in the process, but you don't spearhead the process. Well, you guys over there don't know what they're doing. They don't know, they know the priority, they don't know the investment, right? They're not going to anywhere and say something. You see that, bro? You're from the Jamaica. You can't say something different about it and say something different. And many of the guys that really do it to us. You are the other people that that's a day put it down. We are one of the people and Jim and friends, so I want to speak to them. Be serious with the people. This is a serious government. If you don't know serious, man, the young people do their thing. Just steal, rob the people. When they're here, after, when they themselves are saying, even in the front, I'm saying, and taking land deeds and doing everything. When they get to some of those judges, they have the information like these judges, where money or other people and taking people land and doing all kinds of stuff. What they do to them? It's nothing. Nothing. The horse said on there, the sheriff said on there, they didn't do nothing for other people. They dismiss our people in the street. They turn them all in the street. They don't have the food to eat. These are the people who cause here and let people. And they're not fortunate, man. This is workers for you. They're like grown people. I'll see it.
Okay.
People sitting in that there is nothing being resolved. What is it make a solution to anything? Again, sure and stay and not God bless you, man. You have to go here.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
For our goal.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Okay, let's squeeze in this last quarter right here. Okay, you've been hanging on for a very long time now. Let's hear you. Man CC. Man CC, good morning. You are our last quarter. You are our last. I'm fine, and you, mama. Mm-hmm. Mm. Thank you so very much. Okay, my sister, you are our last caller. So we'll go back to you guys there from the US.
Thank you very much. Tunis, are you still on? Yep.
You watching the game, right?
Not really. I mean, I'm doing something else. I told you I said I will not watch that game because America not winning anyway.
We're winning. We'll win by force.
I wish they win. I pray that they win, but I'm not sure.
We
It's
need
just
that
like
blessing.
Belgium playing America in basketball, and then you expect Belgium to win.
Yeah.
That's where you're talking.
We're gonna win.
America, you can see when they immediately redeem, they pull one day again.
The goalkeeper was a cause. Myself can catch that ball.
But that's why you're not money that the goalkeeper.
The guy look at the ball going red. I said, what? You will see it, Tunis. You will see the replay. Wow. In fact, the coach got so mad that their drinks, right? Where they can put their drinks on. The guy kicked the whole thing. That was being rude, though.
I mean, that's the game. He was frustrated.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he kicked the whole thing with the liquid, everything in. I said, wow.
I promise he got frustrated.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Well, that's a keeper, man.
Go to that extent, you do things that you normally or usually don't do.
In Liberia, said the keeper saw the game.
And in halftime right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
We coming with power. We're coming back with power. So
if America stay in the game, it's still going to generate more funds. But if they go out tonight, then all three of the host country gone.
Yeah, but we really got a spirit. US got a spirit, man. I like your US jersey yesterday that you went to the meeting.
Oh, man, we the one to promote these things. You people only y'all just watch it. Y'all don't contribute. At least me, I buy anything you buy, it go to the team.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys don't buy it. You don't want it free. I'm gonna buy one for you, right? You'll say yes.
No. No. Yesterday I wore my grandpa's Okante jersey and I red, white, and blue.
I beg you, man. I beg you.
But Tunis, I think.
Well, you know the jersey I had on yesterday.
Yeah, that was USA. I think that was red, white, and blue, but a different kind of red.
That's the same. That's an American jersey, but you know who jersey I had on yesterday? You didn't take note of that.
But I know USA on it.
I had a particular person jersey on.
Oh no, I didn't look at the number. I didn't look at the back.
What number team we are playing?
Oh, I don't know. 7?
21. You wearing number 21?
21. Damn, man, you've been watching the kid all this time. You even know the number.
I don't pay attention to the jersey. I pay attention to him.
No, but
Actually, I wanted to order one of his jerseys. That's what I wanted to.
But how will you identify? Suppose you're going to buy the jersey. What are you going to buy? What number?
I'm going to say I just say Team Wear's jersey. That's what I'm going to do. I was doing on.
They will not say you Team Wear jersey. You yourself have to look for it because you order these things from the internet. Like me, I put my name there, Tunis. You saw my name, right?
No, I didn't even look in the back.
In the bag is on the Tunis and then the number 21.
You didn't even turn your back. You faced me until I left. Yes.
I got all the shirt. I got the Liberian, our 26th that come here. I got the t-shirt, the polo shirt already. I got it for USA. I mean, the FIFA 2026 polo shirt. I got 2 of it. And I got America jersey, 2 of it. The one they play in today.
I had that one before when we were not in the league.
Huh?
I had one of that old jersey, the one that they're using not the one they're using today, the one they used before, the one with the triangle flag, the one that the flag you were wearing yesterday, that particular one.
Yeah, I got that. That's the first one I got, and all 2 wear team wear numbers that in the back, but my name on the top.
There's a guy who used to love. In fact, yesterday.
And one good thing about those share, you can customize it yourself. You can put your name on it.
Okay, like
So
mine,
most
the
of
one.
them are name on the sleeve.
Okay, the one that I wore yesterday. That my company name in the back.
Like business there, man. But like grandpa, we're talking about America. He said Basa. Can you believe it?
The Basa come before US, and then we said B before
Basa
you.
come before US.
Yes.
Where in what country? In what world?
In the whole world, you got to come to BASSA before you go to you and that.
Yes.
No, you go to America first before you go to Basa. America first.
Okay, then when I put the United States there.
We're talking about United States, we're talking about America.
Okay. You pass on that one.
Okay.
But doing some of the stuff, looking at it, some like here, some of the charges would be aiding and abetting. Those would be some of the things because it really helping the person to transport those kind of illegal substances or drugs. You know, they will not give you unlicensed transportation of that, unlicensed possession of that. They're not gonna put unlicensed things like that.
But they put it there. I don't know why they put it there. I don't know if
because they don't want for this guy to
be.
be guilty. They don't want for him to bear the full weight. Okay, because
wait a minute. If they took, let's agree they took those charges in front of a judge. Let's say if you were the judge, let's just put it in our own way. Forget about the licensed or designated judge. But if you are the one that they brought the kind of case to you and they say unlicensed drugs, trafficking, unlicensed possession, all they say, what will you ask? What's the first question will you ask?
you
have to look, you the one the case before in court. They say unlicensed exportation of controlled drugs, unlicensed transportation, unlicensed possession, unlicensed trafficking. What will you say?
Because I will throw the, but see, if I throw the case out, then the person going to go free. I mean, it doesn't make sense. And I can't say, okay, you go and recharge the person before I can judge the case.
Your charges doesn't hold. A good lawyer can beat cases like that because those are false charges.
But that's why they did it for. They don't want for this guy to go to jail. They don't want for the guy to be responsible for all those. So that's why they put the false charges there for.
Anyway, Liberia standard.
It is this administration standard.
But Liberia, the administration calling Liberia.
No, it's not. They don't represent.
Who they represent?
They represent themselves.
No, they're not representing themselves. They're representing Liberia.
To destroy Liberia. What is it that they're doing that Liberia benefiting from?
Don't be scared to say it's Liberia. When they're in Liberia, that will happen.
On this administration.
Whichever administration is still Liberia.
Yeah,
but when the Liberian talking about it now, then they say Unity Party.
Yeah,
okay. When it's coming internationally, they don't know Unity Party or
Liberia.
They know Liberian, exactly.
The country where the president can speak beautiful English.
Exactly, and then you have to go apply for license to transport drugs, illegal drugs.
Wow.
I don't know what they're taking the drugs to be, pharmaceutical drugs or what, those medical drugs. Probably they're taking as a medical drugs.
They want for it to be.
They think that drugs too.
They think about they're confused actually, but what they want to do is that because under the WIA's administration, everything was those people were charged properly. The only thing is that the government or the police people who represent the government, they burn the evidence So there was no evidence for them to present, and that's how the lawyer was able to request for the evidence.
It's the same people, my brother. The
Mhm.
same people were involved in our drugs during Jovia time. These are not new people. These are not new players. It's the same people that were involved in our drug bust. Believe me.
Even 2010, one time they said Liberia we didn't have the kind of people that supposed to do the investigation, and then some of the people that were involved in the drug trafficking and things like that. I think they brought them here to the U.S. and then I think they were jailed here.
Then I think this man gotta go to bed. Let's try
Yes,
to.
yes, yes, yes. Let me see.
Really,
I don't,
No,
they need to
you
give
don't
us our
you
time
don't
because we,
you don't
eh?
have to worry. You don't have to worry about me.
when the program will be coming on now? Would that
Uh,
be 11:30 or what?
yes, yes, yeah, sure.
So 11:30 to 9:30 or what?
You get it?
I
They
mean,
gotta they gotta
I mean
let us know.
11:30 to 1:30.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yes. So it
Uh,
will be. I was
I
not
don't.
7:30 to
Actually,
9:30.
I, I, I can just tell you the best person to relay that information would be the management.
Oh, okay. You are speaking in terms of the manager, right? Windell.
Mhm.
Okay.
You would be the best person
When
to.
they will let us know officially when we will be starting and ending.
Okay.
But texted me today, but I don't know why. I texted him, but I guess he didn't see the text yet. Because most of the time, Liberia, a lot of people that put their data off. It's
Hmm.
off and on.
We'll be
You
saving the data small.
know,
But
exactly.
but Tunis, I know we're having the upcoming uh Independence Day, July 26th, the one in New York here, and the one in Minnesota. And I heard that Minnesota, they already the players, Lone Star players, they're gonna be playing Minnesota Defender United. Is they are one of their first division team or their best the best team for the state. Lone Star will be playing, and I heard that all of those arrangements have been made. Those guys have been those are coming from Liberia. They have been given visa to come for the game. So I think that would be one of the good things for Liberians to show their talent, especially as a footballer. So that would be a good
I
thing if
mean,
they don't.
it's not any big deal. It's just to entertain and commemorate the day. It's not any big thing. I'm not going to go there though.
No, 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 no. I'm not, I know. Like we our own here, if we plan big, you get those kind of results. But we always, even when we were in power, we always plan last minute to the time, and our people certain things it doesn't interest them. But the people in Minnesota, of course, most of our people that were here, they moved to Minnesota. So when they're doing it, they make it big, and then they get their city involved, and in fact, the state really involved in the stuff.
Minnesota is a country state, man. It can do anything very easy. New
Hmm.
York is a big, the entire world state. It's not small place you live in. You can see when we're doing things, just that we can do in a lower scale. But you can see the police will close the street for us
Hmm.
from 6 to 7 in the morning, from 7 to 7 in the night. We can try
Hey,
our best. It's just that we don't have good planners,
yes.
and all of us are used to plan things here to make it look great. New York was a go-to state for all
No,
Liberians.
I remember that. I remember that in the 90s, especially when I came here in
And
'94.
it was not only the 26th, we had Memorial Weekend.
Hmm.
All Liberians used to come to New York that Memorial Weekend because Monday Monday is included in Memorial Weekend.
And Joshua
Memorial
was
Day,
here,
Memorial Day weekend.
Joe was here, and then of his presence used to really grace it. Because we come with his friends and things like that. So people from all over the states.
So we are old now. The newcomers, they don't want to leave their job to play anything suitable or entertaining to the community. They expect us to get involved, and we did our part. We laid a foundation for them, so they need to pick it up from where we left it. We got grown children. Our children, and most of them up to 40 years now. We expect we still be doing the same thing over and over.
But your daughter is a good planner, though. You know, I haven't seen her in a long time.
My daughter have a big organization, very big organization. They just officially, I think, in a few days, they awarded her some ceremony. Some ceremony they put together to award her. These are people. My daughter doing it in a biscuit. My daughter used to take part from here to Liberia to do different high schools to go and teach young girls how to sanitize themselves. My daughter had that kind of organization in the world, go to different countries. You know, she can do everything. The people that are in this community, especially the newcomer, they need to get involved. They need to do things. They can, and they've been here. Some of them been here more than 10 years, but they're still looking up to people like us to initiate. I think, what you're doing for the Christmas, the 26th? What you're doing for the August 24th? It's always a question. They never ask what we're doing, but what you're doing. We can keep doing the same thing over and over. It's just like you born your child grown up. You keep feeding your child. One day they can feed you. Someday you sit down there and say, Daddy, I will take care of the responsibility. As long as you're seen together, or even you ain't seen together, someday they have to come, Daddy, here $100 for you. Or buy some goods and bring in their food.
Yeah.
Separate people, the one that we got here, you yourself, you the living witness, we can be going to fight for them. All our people are correct. Their people are not correct. They don't follow us.
They don't follow.
The Spanish people, the one that people are not correct. When they say me rally, you see all of them.
All of them.
But Liberian, they will go to work. They leave you.
My own people correct. I'm not one of them there.
We can support each other. I think
that's a problem we're facing here. Always looking up to somebody. So this is somebody gonna ask me, my man, can you run for the community leadership? I said, I've been there and done that. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. You guys that came here new, you take over now. You make us know that you got something in you too.
But the ones that are coming newly Tunis, they don't understand the community. They don't really know the community. But all they want to do is to criticize, or they want to come to leadership. And when they come, then nothing different they will do. Maybe somebody that can run some function here and there, maybe. But to really run this organization, to have strategic planning, and so that everybody like Ben came here and I told Ben all of this stuff that in fact we got to do this, and then the president, even if you make $50,000 a year just from this NGO, it can be done. Put all those things in place, and those will be working with the organization. It's an NGO. You can raise money and all of that, but just the mind to look at this as a non-for-profit organization, like many non-for-profit that we work for, the way they do it. All of us, we get the same document, but we're not together to make the team work.
Ben is not a good leader. All right. I told Ben that several times. He come to me for advice. I tell him, I said, Ben, you have to work with other people. When you work with people, you the leader, they make you look good. All the credit go to you. But when you avoid people, things will go bad for you because nobody will say anything good about you. Every good leader in this world, they have to work with people. When you work with people genuinely, the people make you look good. This is how leadership go. That's why they got ministerial position. The president employ or hire people that he trusted that they can make him look good. Why do you think the president take everything, good or bad? This is the president because he's the head. I always told him that look how he addressed those people yesterday at the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I have to checkmate him. I said, you can't do that.
I mean, actually, I was very impressed. You know, I don't think this is a forum to talk about him, but I was actually impressed when you held him accountable for his action. You know, I was not expecting that from you because everybody always say, "Oh, Tony is in bed with him." Anything that Tony, but I can say Tony doesn't really back wrong, but I don't know. I'm
I
not.
mean,
I'm not.
it's not in my nature. You want fairness somewhere, put me there. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody is perfect. Only
Mhm.
God is perfect. And even God, if we could see God, we would say He's not perfect. Because someday He will send the rain to us, we don't need it. He sent heavy sun to us, we don't need it. We're forced to say He's perfect because He hid Himself from us.
Mhm.
But no one is perfect. But you want fairness, put me there.
Mhm.
It's in my nature.
Yep.
I can't back you when you are wrong. Even my parent, if I will support you, I will tell you right in front of you, man, you're wrong. When we go inside, I say, I'm sorry, man, but you are wrong on that
Mhm.
person.
Mhm.
You
Oh yeah.
know, when we get to God going to judge us. So for
Mhm.
God's sake, I will say the truth. But I'm very sorry the way I treated you outside there. I will do that.
Mhm.
You have to be fair to people. That's the only way you enjoy life in this world.
Oh yeah.
Fairness, it
Mhm.
counts a lot. Where you think
Yep.
you think you're too smart, you just take everything carelessly, you'll feel the pain.
Yep.
I don't support you when you run. Even you and myself, we can go out here on the show sometime.
Of course.
Exactly.
Of course.
Eh,
But the thing is, I was hinted before. They said, my so and so person can really argue. I say, yeah, myself can argue. We argue, but we get along because
exactly.
so that
Some people don't know how to argue. They argue, and after the argument, they take it very personal. Yeah, they forget. At that point, you got to argue because all the different, they say democratic system. The democratic system they're talking about, we all fighting for one goal. We're only taking different way. CDC, one good thing for Liberia. United Party, one good thing for Liberia. Any other party, they all striving for a better Liberia. All of us, but just we're going different way to meet that goal. It doesn't have to be an enemy between you and myself.
nope.
That's not how life is. Then I gotta agree with your idea. If I don't agree, it's no idea. What kind of human being we are? I beg you, man.
Leadership.
I can argue with my
People
friends, but
to
it's not
criticize.
personal between me and myself.
Mhm.
Okay.
Criticize and all of those. Even one of that people criticize. I say I love criticism because this is how we build a better leadership. And I know.
We have our
Mhm.
we have our next program coming up at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay. Then thank you so much
You know,
for.
on jury duty that why you say I still here because I'm not going nowhere.
All right, let's say good night. Go ahead, Solomon. Say your last word so I can say good night.
The same be a chance on ba adabira broji. Debe command de time frame be wadan cooking be agomran be okay. What kepi ko anyo ke de oji buro ko je ke de nga ke opo broka ko
I hope
America
you're
be
not crossing also.
opo wa opo wa jurun ke wasimo be de nga ke pa ke de na ke wani a jubo bi wani wadaba ke de roji pa ngon manyo ke benyo wa ko wa ja de ke wani zan wa gbafia ke jube mo wa na de ke ni wa zan wa gbafia wa mu wa de wani wa ba boji te de ni wa bra wa de ni wa daba wa ke nyo be wa ni ade oja àwọn ke wa ye ni ani kwa ba bra o se wen be de ni ka ke pa de bi an na nyo be o ye o be abru na yo be wa ke de ni ka ke wa ke ti yi ju ni be wa ke se nyo e ja ke be wa ke se wa gba fi anzai ọjà ke be ase mo da bi da nyo ke be abia ke be abru o ti fon o si le mo na ke mo e si di si nyo o mo United Party nyo o ne be ake gbokun po ke be apo da bi da ogbokun be ake von be da bira obro ke be ake nya ke junge aje na de gbabe be oni anyo mu bon ke oni abro anyine yo je ni aje wa gbo kun poyin ni bi da bira bro ke oje mu kun chan karen sabe nge pre mu pa nge America je ni mu wa nwa zi wai oje ake apwena yite ke ani adobe ni ga de yen so amobi amo da bira nyo sembe be mo ba so nyo be ni wuro bodu to yen be ake dem won ni ga ke be ake ble be abro ke okay nya be so bamba wo.
You're not fair to the other listeners. This is not We Nation radio station.
All right, so in a nutshell, I'm saying that
Okay.
this is about our country. Bringing cocaine, it is very, very dangerous for the country.
Next time you can do that. If you know,
Okay.
the next program.
Hey, I'm following whatever you tell me. That's what I'm doing.
No. Next time, make it half.
Okay.
It's more for the We Nation, the rest for the rest of the nation.
But
We have
about 5 Bassa speaking countries in Liberia.
No, but it's not We Nation is the one you particular about. But anyway, let me say my last word because this next program is coming. The Kapao is coming on. We have to give them way to start their program. Yeah, thank you so much. Those who are listening, we are sorry we've been absent a few days. Well, it's been a very big holiday in America here. The 250th birthday was a very special holiday in this country. Well, it's over with now. You will see us constantly as usual. Will be a morning and evening. Thank you and God bless Mama Liberia. My brother, my nephew, Gerald, thank you so much. It's very late, but he's still here with us. We appreciate it. Have a good night. Bye.
Thank you.
Solomon, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Good night. Good night.
This game stay 2-1.
The Nighttime Spin.
Well, folks, thank you so much for following the Nighttime Spin. Yeah, I've been here. My name is Charles Morris. Thank you so much for following.
We discuss